Okay, we are back. Game one just ended. We are going to be finishing on here. So the week one recap. We have the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Chicago, Soldier Field, taking on the Bears, where the Vikings come out with a win, 27-24. It was looking a little dire, but as you said when Kevin before he got in the room, the Bears are gonna Bears, and
and
they found a way there, Dustin. You're
Yeah,
wearing a sombrero.
and I never really felt confident with the lead we had.
Yeah.
There was a lot of points where we definitely should have scored more points. I mean, having Cairo Santos out there is just a liability at this point.
it's crazy to me that he's still on your team.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to think
he was
how
been
many
bad.
guys can kick the ball at least 55 yards.
Mason Crosby is still out there, you know?
I mean,
Somewhere.
he had tons of issues last year when it came to trajectory.
Yeah.
He's been slicing the hell out of it. Well, in this game here, I mean, we should have. If he would have made that one field goal, we would have been tied. We would have been still playing probably. I mean,
yeah,
giving ourselves a better
Yeah,
chance.
I mean, it was
The one that
a
he
50 some yarder. I mean,
This-
that I already know is pushing his limits. So.
well, I mean, he had the leg for it. He just
yeah.
came across the ball too much, and we saw it on the first kick that he made too. He barely squeezed it in there. They both started moving way too far right, and that one was another 10 yards back. So, yeah, it sucks. They need to maybe just go to a soccer field and find someone that can kick the ball.
I mean, he was a big soccer player.
I know. Well, a couple of years ago, he was like the most accurate.
His name is
kicker.
Cairo Santos. What do you think? Of course, he was a big soccer
what the
player.
Fuck does that have to do with soccer?
Cairo Santos? I feel like that's a very soccer forward.
It's a soccery name. What are you?
Yes.
What are you talking?
It's a lot more than a football name, I'd say.
I would argue it's the name of a football player.
Well, okay, football. All right.
This game.
Yeah.
This game sucked for most of it.
Yeah.
I was like sitting here, I'm like, why are we streaming this? This was like, in the fourth quarter, the Vikings got some life on offense.
Some.
The first three quarters, it was like the Bears had one good drive. J.J. McCarthy had a colossal fuck up and nothing else. It was just a rock fight for three quarters.
Which is what games at Soldier Field with the Vikings and Bears are in my entire lifetime. So, to me, that
so
was
it's not a
much the
J.J.
same.
McCarthy thing. It's the Bears Vikings at Soldier Field thing.
If you've
It
been
had
following
nothing to
along,
do-
if you've been following along with the Vikings, they're always ugly at Soldier Field. Always.
Okay.
They have been for the last decade plus, very long time.
Okay.
It's just gross games. I think it was 2 years ago. I think
It was like 12-9
when
or
it was
whatever.
when the Kirk Cousins was out or whatever. At that point, we played you guys, and it was just field goal fest.
And we streamed that.
bad.
I was having flashbacks to that
It was
game
it was
2 years
it was
ago.
super ugly, and it just did not look good at all. No, and that's how we're used to it. So very rough start. Honestly, on both sides of the ball, especially on the first drive, the offense had 2 3-and-outs to start. The defense gave up. It was a 10 play. Whatever, full on touchdown drive. Caleb Williams ran it in.
The Ben Johnson script.
Yeah, the Ben Johnson script. It looked very much like how Ben Johnson has kind of been in the last couple of years as the Lions play caller. He's had Flores' number. Going last week when we were doing the preview, it was what does Flores have schemed up? And when that happened, it did not feel great. Now after that, before the last minute or so, they shut them down to only 3 points, 6 points.
Well,
And then they barely move the ball.
The 2 quarters
Because
in
you're
the
not
middle
counting
of
the
that.
pick six.
Yeah.
It's offense.
I think we were watching 2 different trajectories in this one,
Yeah.
right? Where at the beginning the Bears started high and then began to descend.
Yeah.
And the Vikings started low, sank even lower somehow through the floor, and then came back from the dead like the Undertaker. They eventually got up and took the lead, but
The fact that we got it to a 10-6 game with Will Riker hitting a 59-yard field goal right before half, that you're like, holy shit. The fact that we're only down by 4 is a miracle. And then the pick 6 happened in the third. It was looking not great.
There are things that, Dustin, you said the Bears are going to bear.
Yeah.
There are certain things that good football teams do that like get lost in the shuffle. You don't see it in the box score necessarily. Like it's something here, it's something there. It's missing a field goal versus making a field goal. It is like playing possession football.
Yeah.
It is not getting some penalties, which were bullshit, and I agree with you on that on defense. But there's certain things that the Vikings are a team that does win football games. The Bears are not. And there's like this like institutional momentum that like all the little things the Bears do, like it's the
stuff in the margins. It's the stuff in the margins, like the little things that.
And Ben Johnson has not fixed that.
Yeah, and at least in game one. Obviously, it's a very long way to go, but
and after the script, it looked like he like called up Eberflus and was like, "Hey, what do I do now that the script's done?" Oh, you just play some screens and.
Well, it looked like Caleb
clearly had a directive of just get the ball off. It doesn't matter how far down the field, just completions.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was behind the line of scrimmage. We were talking all about like ADOT and all that. It was looking really bad for a long time.
For a minute, both of these guys were just absolute
super conservative, uber conservative.
He couldn't make the easy throws, and that was a huge thing. Caleb Williams sucks. I know I was like pretty much out the door on Caleb Williams last year. I am 100% out the door this year. I don't want to see him play.
And I love that you're wearing a Viking sombrero
I
know it's just it's such a good thing. Yeah, I was wearing that for 3 quarters, and I got to finally take that off in the 4th.
He can't make easy throws downfield. He missed so many.
That throw to Odunze on the sideline was dirty. Like the fact that he got that much velocity.
I love throw.
You guys reading the
overthrew
chat right
DJ
now?
Moore to the end zone.
JJ's the truth.
JJ's the truth. I don't care. First start on the road against a division rival on Monday night primetime game, and he delivered after the pick 6.
It's true.
That's very funny to write after the pick 6 at the very
I mean,
end.
hey, talk about a bounce back. I mean, like that's the thing. Like that is a big moment. It was a bad decision. Like they brought an all-out zero blitz, and he had JJ, one-on-one, and the corner Nashawn Wright read it perfectly, and it was just an out route, and he jumped it, and easiest pick 6 he's probably ever going to have. I mean, it was what every corner,
Right? Yeah, I think it's probably the only
what
one.
every corner
He
like
probably
dreams
won't
of having.
play
It's just
a whole lot the rest of the year.
You'd hope
'cause
not.
Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon will be back.
Yeah,
so.
but then right after that, he had 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter, which, I'm very, very happy. Obviously,
Two of which on drives extended by a penalty. That
we knew that this.
I don't think that
this
objective
year,
fans would agree with, but
we knew that this year is going to have a lot of ups and downs, and there were.
Did we know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have been saying it.
I've been trying to take
religiously.
a temperature because you're
I have
very
been saying this-
reverse jinxy, but a lot of Vikings fans,
not
and a lot of Vikings fans right now.
I have been saying that it
both
is.
JJs are going to bring us to the promised land. Super Bowl baby is
Of
currently
course.
in the chat.
Of course.
So I want to just figure out where our expectations are.
My expectations are this is his first season as a starter. There will be ups, there will be downs. The whole thing is not to overreact. That goes both directions. I have
This
been
is why
saying
people
this.
come to our show. It's for the hot take.
I have been saying this the entire time, and you're like trying to be like, you're changing your tune. I haven't changed my tune. You're seeing comments like that,
Your tune
and you're
just feels
associating.
incredibly hedgy, incredibly safe.
Okay, Mr. Hedge, bet yourself.
And I was right. What the fuck? What do you mean?
I
hedge
just like
by
you.
yourself?
I feel like you can't
I got
talk
right
shit
twice.
about hedging your bet.
By the
when,
way,
like, that's
Dustin, you could
literally,
just slam a couple shots, and since I think you're riding home with Adam, you don't even need.
Well, he has to ride home after that. He's not sleeping at my house.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a fair point. Never mind. All right, we'll save him for next.
So
week.
Yeah, I mean we're almost done anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to get too many hot takes after
Defense looked fantastic after the first drive. I'm very happy with that, especially against Ben Johnson. Caleb Williams is a slippery bitch. Nothing really else you can say. I mean, he did a really, really good job getting out of the pocket, especially when there's pressure. There were a couple like "what the hell are you doing" moments, like the grounding. Like there were some things where
there was like
Caleb, like, what are
DJ
you
Moore
doing?
wide open for a touchdown that he just
kept running into
overthrew.
his linemen, like pinballing around in there. He just
in the play right before that, he almost overthrew
Yeah.
Cole Kmet.
Yeah.
He had to make an insane catch to even bring that thing in.
As a bona fide hater this whole game, I feel like I got pretty much what I wanted. I would have preferred JJ not to have
3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
at the end
Yeah.
that were, again, brought on by penalties that didn't exist. But
Sure.
the one, I think Kevin O'Connell, particularly like in the fourth quarter, it was similar to like the end of the Bills game where they were like, okay, we actually have to start trying now.
Yeah.
Like it just felt like the training wheels were on for such a long time.
Yeah.
And then
It's like, how much adversity can we
Well,
get and to overcome? Let's
and
find out.
You keep the training wheels on, and then he throws the pick six, and it's like, well, what are the training wheels? The training wheels are so he doesn't do that. He just did that. So fuck it, whatever. Let's
Yeah.
just go, I guess.
Yeah, and we'll get to the preview. We'll get when we get to the week 2 preview. But I absolutely loved what I saw from Jordan Mason. He has so much juice.
Yeah.
And like it's
A lot more.
it's just fun to watch. Actually, you're like, all right, gets north and south. Like Aaron Jones is great, but like between the tackles at this stage in his career, it's just not. He's not bouncing off guys like he used to. Like it just is what it is.
I think there's a vision issue with Jones too.
Yeah.
It seems like he's just running into linemen
Yeah.
and falling over for a couple
Whereas,
yards.
like, I don't know, Mason just seems like he feels confident and he just gets downhill and he's like, I mean, he's a bigger back, obviously, so that's gonna
and he's faster.
obviously change things.
Yeah,
but
it's
I like this 1-2 punch between them. I'm curious to see how they utilize it, but I have to imagine. I mean, because literally O'Connell did say he envisions more of like a 1A 1B situation, and we saw a lot of Jordan Mason tonight, so I expect to see a lot of Jordan Mason, especially after tonight.
very quiet night from Jordan Addison though.
Yeah,
I don't remember him doing anything. I don't think he even got a target.
yeah, that's all right.
Dog's sick again. It's not great.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Any other last thoughts here, Dustin? You now get the Lions, which I guess we can segue into the.
Do you still think Ben Johnson is the best coach in the NFL?
Yeah. How do we feel?
Find out. It's a long season, Kevin. Maybe this was
That's
the only
a-
bump in the road.
That's a non-committal answer.
So I'm pretty sure when you did floor ceiling, you just had the Vikings game as wins, right?
I don't know if
Yeah,
I
you had
both of them
no,
as
you
wins.
had them automatic wins. You for sure had this one as a win. I know that.
It should have been a win.
Okay. You shouldn't give up
they
21
shouldn't
points in the
even-
fourth.
Shouldn't even been close.
You shouldn't have, but the offense
14 points
really
off the board.
stalled. So
is it like how deeply baked in the Vikings DNA is the like that meme of the like, oh boy, I get to watch the Vikings, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh hey, we won. Like
No,
that
it's
is-
literally
it's crazy.
yeah, it is.
It
That's what it
defies
is.
all logic. It happens no matter what.
Yeah, it really came up during the 2022 season, like the first O'Connell season.
Yeah.
It came up that was a big time because those games were just pendulums, and then it's just been forever. That's how it usually goes.
Right.
Um,
All right, should we go into the preview?
yeah, so we get preview here. So first one, we actually have all three of our games are in different times, which is nice. We have two
Hooray.
primetime games.
that's right.
Start with the Commanders traveling to Green Bay, taking on the Packers on Thursday night. You get it out of the way early.
Get it out of the way early, but that said, it's a short week.
Yeah.
At least it's like they're not too banged up from the Lions game for this one. I mean,
Will Micah
like-
Parsons play more than 30 snaps?
Oh, you are so scared of Micah Parsons. It's crazy.
I'm not. It's an interesting
I
development.
didn't even get through my first sentence.
You said, well, you started talking about you got out unscathed. Like,
I was gonna
banged
say
up.
the only one is like Zach Tom got banged up in the Lions game, and
it-
hopefully it didn't look like it was too big of an issue.
Sure.
It was when Aiden Hutchinson threw Jordan Love into Zach Tom, and he jumped over him and landed on his hip.
Ooh.
It's very awkward. So hopefully he'll be okay. I think that honestly, I mean it's at home, and I am again. This is kind of what I said for the Lions. Is I'm cautiously optimistic. I really liked what I saw from the Packers, especially on the defensive side, which I would be more worried about Washington's offense than their defense. And I think that the renewed kind of pass rush that we saw against the Lions. I saw somebody say that the lowest three graded players on Washington's offense were all offensive linemen last week.
Yikes.
So Jaden Daniels is a slippery motherfucker.
Yeah.
He will definitely get away a couple times when other people wouldn't.
You get Bill.
Yeah.
You gotta go against Bill.
Yeah, we're going to get billed. Oh, jeez.
Deboed.
Yeah. I don't care about that one as much. So it's definitely one that they could drop, but I would still call myself cautiously optimistic based on the absolute ass-kicking we handed the Lions last week at home. They could also just totally be, getting high on their own supply a little bit and not take this seriously and then get their doors blown off because that's happened to the Packers before. So,
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the Packers' defensive game plan is against Jane Daniels because he does have just a tad more mobility than Jared Goff.
yeah, but I think that's part of where we saw a lot of speed from the Packers. And, if in a Micah Parsons-less world, I feel very scared about Jaden Daniels. With Micah, I feel better. I don't know if, no one feels good about playing Jaden Daniels necessarily, but yeah, I'm not as worried about it.
All right. What do we think? So the line and the over/under has moved. Both of them have moved quite a bit.
All right, am I doing line?
Yes, you get to do line.
In Green Bay.
Yep. It's in Green Bay, primetime, Thursday.
Give me Packers 2.5.
Okay.
I don't know. I think the Packers looked good enough to get Packers -3.
So the opening line was Packers -1.5.
Oh, God, I lost this one.
It is now moved to Packers -3.5.
Oh, I want it.
What?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Big movement already.
Yeah.
It's early in the week, too.
Damn.
Big movement.
That's crazy.
Yeah, very.
I don't remember the last time something moved that much. All right, and then we're doing over/under.
Yep, over/under. This did move, but then it went back to its original that it opened at. So it's
Weird.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Let's go. I'm going to say 44.
Give me 44.5.
Yeah, Dustin, that was a mistake. It was 48.5, then it went to 47.5, then it went back to 48.
Yeah, Commanders' defense is bad.
Yeah.
I know, but
And Jaden Daniels is good. So
But
that
they
lends
look
itself
so
to the
good
over.
against Russell Wilson and the Giants.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
All right, who's next?
All right, then we have a noon game. The Chicago Bears travel to Detroit, take on the Lions. You get Goff at home, so that's going to be a.
Someone said in the chat, "Fuck the
little-
Lions
little-
and the Packers."
little different.
Oh,
But the Bears made it. It's
guys, be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool.
no one worries about the Bears.
So they play at noon. How do the Lions respond after the shit kicking they got? And I guess now how do the Bears respond after
After the heartbreak.
fumbling the game that they probably should not have lost?
Yeah, I mean, they blew a lead against the Lions either last year or the year before. I can't remember, but I know they were up 2 touchdowns pretty late and lost it. I mean, I
chat's
feel like
going
we're going to
wild.
have the same thing. We're going to get out to a lead. And
Chicago Bears, what happened?
I think it's going to be a similar start where we start off hot. Defense comes out to play. If we have Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon back there and Tremaine Edmonds.
TJ Edwards.
Oh, it is Edwards, yeah.
Yeah.
If we get
Tremaine
those
Edwards
guys
was playing.
back, I think we'll be in an all right spot. I mean, I think we, for the most part, did pretty well against JJ. I mean, we held him to hardly anything for most of the game. We did give up the touchdown, but we still only limited him to like 44 yards.
Oh, rushing? Where did you say?
JJ.
Oh, receiving. Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun year.
Dustin, do you want to know what I hope will happen for this game?
What do you think will happen?
Not think, but what I hope will happen. I want the game that you play against the Lions to go exactly like this game here just went, because that means that all three of you teams all three of you guys are on the same level, and I can just curb stomp all three of you. That's really what I'm concerned with.
It's already a win in the books on Thursday.
No, but I'm just what? Well, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying, if we didn't look good, what if you guys get your shit blown in by the Commanders?
Yeah, but I'm saying that
Still gonna feel that way?
But the Bears and the Vikings just played a very competitive game,
Sure.
3-point differential.
Okay.
If the Bears and the Lions play a competitive game, then by the transitive property, all three of you are the same amount of good, and the Packers are better than the Lions, so by the transitive property, they are better than all of you.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's the way you want to think about
Yeah,
it.
if that helps you sleep. Sure.
It's math. What do you mean if it helps me sleep?
Because that's how the NFL works.
That's just how it is.
That's how the NFL works.
There's never everyone knows the NFL is very easy to predict.
Yeah, very, very easy.
I don't know. I think we'll be in a better spot next week though with going up against the Lions defense, because I don't think they're very good. They let the Packers score a lot of points, and I don't think the Packers offense is that good.
Okay.
But no, I mean if
what were you on what drive over? You were saying you were going to congratulate Kevin because the Packers they matched their number of division wins already.
oh yeah they did.
Yeah, so they're
We've already hit the floor.
already hit the floor.
Yeah.
So they literally can't do worse than last year in the division. Mm-hmm. They can match, but
Yeah.
they're already got it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I think if
You're in the
DeAndre
house.
Swift can run the way he ran towards the end of the game,
Yeah.
Badly?
No,
he
wait.
was running really good.
Was
at
he
the
running
end of
good
the
at
game.
Well, he had like 2 or 3 good runs.
I don't think he was ever that good.
He had 2 or 3
I
good
don't know,
runs.
He had a couple good ones, but if he can run like that at the beginning of the game, I think that'll help out the offense a lot. Because then, I don't know. I mean, the offensive line played better than we had last year. They still didn't play great. I don't know if it was actually them giving up a lot of blown blocks, or if it was just Caleb doesn't know how to stand in the pocket.
I mean, if you've ever watched him, he does like that fuck around bullshit, like schoolyard.
I still can't.
That's how he loves. That's his game, which is so funny because that's not Ben Johnson offense.
still
It's
can't
very like
believe
on schedule.
Take Jaden Daniels
Listen to the
over him.
scheme.
Like Caleb Williams was not. He wasn't even like
Caleb Williams was the number 1 pick.
I know.
Well in advance.
Yeah.
It was never up for
wasn't even
debate.
that good as his final year at USC. Like,
Okay, but did you also watch
cried.
USC play defense? There was none. He was really fucking good the Heisman year. So
I don't know. I think he's just a loser.
okay.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have lost all
So
those
what?
games
So
last
Dustin,
year.
what do you think the line is going to be?
I'm gonna go Detroit minus.
It's in Detroit.
Yeah.
It's in Detroit.
Detroit
this
minus
neither have
4.
The over under has moved, but the line has not.
Detroit. I'm going to go -4.5.
Ding ding ding. It is Detroit minus 4.5.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's a
Gentleman's sweep is alive.
it's a tough one. All right, over under.
Over under on this one.
This has moved.
I am going to say, let's put it at 40. Let's put it at 44.5.
Oh man, I'm gonna say 45. I think the defense is.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, so it was 47.5.
Really?
No, sorry, it was 48.5. It is now 47.5. So
Jeez, for a team that scored 13 and 24 points in week one? I don't know.
It's the Lions.
I guess.
They're thinking like that was a fluke.
So they think the Packers' defense is legit.
They have to get their shit kicked in, I think, more for Vegas to start backing off on the Lions.
Okay,
I feel like on offense, which
Gentleman's sweep is no longer alive.
yeah, correct. Okay, last one. Primetime game Sunday night. Vikings back in primetime, hosting the Atlanta Falcons.
Kirk Cousins' revenge game.
From the bench.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, so status at Drake London will be massive for the Falcons because he suffered a shoulder sprain.
Oh, you lucky sons of bitches. I can't believe
So
it.
he had a shoulder sprain.
That's true.
You lucky son of a bitch. He might not play. We played each other, I think, this week.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
All right.
I think the one time we played each other, I think, this year.
Bummer, dude.
Maybe.
My
I
team
don't know.
stinks. Doesn't even matter.
So, yeah, that's going to be massive for the Falcons. If he can't play, Vikings defense literally do everything you can to just sell out to stop Bijan at all costs. Like, make Kyle Pitts beat you. Because Mooney didn't even play.
stopped DeAndre Swift. You can stop Bijan,
I mean,
right?
like, the run game, honestly, run defense looked very solid. I just, like, the big chunks were getting us killed and Caleb running around. But, yeah, if London can't go and Mooney, if he can't play, their
Pitts.
pass game is it's Pitts.
Are you worried about
it's
Kyle
Pitts
Pitts?
and Bijan and yeah, and I don't know. I mean, you got Hodges out there running around. Ray McLeod. Yeah,
Maybe
so
Mooney comes back.
well, yeah, maybe Mooney comes back. He'll be banged up. Offense on the other side needs to get into a rhythm much earlier. Like, obviously, this is
Don't throw a pick
you're
six.
going to
and
be
fuck
at
around
home.
for 3/4.
I expect with how the fourth quarter went, I expect O'Connell to not be as conservative right out of the gate. Like, clearly it was like, let's try to, get some good chunks, give ourselves a second and short or second and medium, third and short. But when you don't have that and you're behind the sticks, I mean, it said like the average third down was like, granted we had like a 3rd and 20 something in there, but it was like 9.9 yards on third down was the average distance to go. So I would think they're going to be more aggressive, get JJ involved. This is like on the opening script, like drive, I could see JJ getting like 3 or 4 designed plays right out of the gate.
Somebody just said, "Buddy, I'm a Vikings fan. Get the cock out of your mouth."
Oh yeah, they're fighting in the chat.
Oh, are they fighting with each
Yeah,
other?
they're fighting.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Oh, I was like, why are people yelling at
That's
Adam? What's
good.
going
That's good.
on?
Yeah, so I expect O'Connell to let JJ let it fly a lot earlier than I think he did today. And obviously, like, I don't want to have to wait for the fourth. That's not fun. It's not a fun time. And yeah, I don't know.
That's exciting for you. All right. Should I do the spread?
Yeah.
All right.
This one, I mean, granted, the game just ended, so it probably will move, but for now, it has not.
Yeah, it's tough because it's like, do I bank on what I know now?
Well, we're not doing it later, so you just guessing.
Yeah, so but I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like Men in Black myself to not see what I've seen today.
Sure.
Let's go Vikings -2.
Okay.
Is this at home?
It's at Minnesota. Yep. Home debut.
I'll go 2.5.
Okay.
I think the Falcons probably weren't favored in a lot of games this year.
Yeah, the Falcons 0-1 coming off the close loss. It's Vikings -4.5.
Really?
Yeah. I mean that.
Yeesh.
Granted, that's been the line since like last night, and so I don't know if Vegas has had time to overcorrect. I expect that line probably to go down, and I think it's still going to stay Vikings, but I expect like 1.5.
Yeah.
2
I
by the end of the week.
don't know if
I don't
like.
think it's gonna move that much.
We'll find out.
Oh, thank God it's not another Monday night. though.
Granted,
We can't do these
I
late
will
recordings.
say if like McCarthy started off really hot and then we like reversed it, like how it went and we ended super shitty, then I could see it being like it's a sour taste you're leaving with. Yeah, you get the win, but you feel like you escaped with the win. On this, maybe people are gonna be like, oh, maybe it was just having to get eased in, and now you're feeling better.
Sure.
So we'll find out. Over under.
Dustin?
Over under on this one. Let's go 43.5.
44.
Yeah, it is Vikings 45.5. So, yeah,
Damn it.
Kevin wins that one.
We split.
Good game, sir.
Yeah.
We split all three of them actually.
Yeah, nothing there. But when is the next? And you next week you gotta just rip your.
I got 2 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you get
fine
two.
because we'll be
Beginning of the episode,
recording.
you
We'll be
get
recording
two.
next Monday night, but not this late, and then
Yeah.
film then.
Thank God. When is the next Hammered Heartbreak we get?
I don't think we get one for a minute here,
I think that happened last year too. We had one real early, and then we had like 7 weeks off.
and
Yeah,
then we
I
had
think
like
it's-
5 weeks where we had one every week. Is it?
It?
Because we don't play the Vikings till like week 10 or something.
Yeah, it's late. It is late. Okay, well it's too late. I'm not gonna scroll that far.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
in like a week 6 and it's still nothing. Okay, so we will be doing. So we got 2-minute drills typically now, and
Do we have people in the? Do we have questions in the chat?
questions. Sarge, have there been any questions have you seen in chats, or if there are some?
Yes, people wanted to get your reaction to the DB play from the Vikings.
Okay, like
your
what's
thoughts?
the question?
What are your overall thoughts of
What do you think?
What would I give like a grade? I'll maybe
Yeah,
say.
What-
I'll give them a B minus, just because there were a lot of times where receivers were just wide open and Caleb would just miss them, or he would find them for a big chunk.
Like I'd give him a C or a C minus just on that fact.
I don't know. I mean, I think there was a lot of times where Caleb had a lot of time, but he still wasn't letting it fly.
But we also saw there were a lot of
but obviously we
receivers that were
can't
wide
see
open
that. We
weren't
can't see.
throwing
Well,
it.
why is he not throwing the ball then? So that's where I'm like, he's running around and like, I don't know. I feel like he wasn't carving us up. I mean, he didn't even have 200 yards or whatever. Like obviously after that first drive, it looked really bad, but then they really settled in. So I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, it's long season.
Our next question is: last time the Bears were a half decent team.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Bears were half decent in 2018.
They were more than
Their
half decent.
defense is really good.
They were the best team in the division that year.
They got a lot of turnovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
They
Double
double
doinked.
doinked.
What's Cody Parkey doing?
He's probably available.
Probably doing. He's probably like teaching kids how to kick,
Yeah. I don't know.
running little
Nice.
camps.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more.
You got Sarge.
So a lot of comments on the punt returner.
Yeah.
How many touchdowns, kick returns / punts, you combine them, do you think we'll have this season?
Oh God. I mean,
0.
Yeah, 0. I think it's so hard to get
it
nowadays.
is so hard. I guess we'll put the line at half. I'll take the over just because that's more fun. I don't know.
I'll take right at half. I think it's going to be half.
Yeah.
He'll run
Yeah.
one back. He'll run one back, but it'll get it over. Or it'll get called back. For
But
a
Miles
penalty.
Price loved it. He looked great. We haven't had a good punt returner since Marcus Sherrills, and that's when we were playing at TCF.
Another question. After the pick six, O'Connell became more aggressive. Why do you think?
I think he was.
He had nothing left to lose.
Yeah, I think at that point he realized at this point we just got to let it fly, and I think we were getting time. I think it just there were a couple times where McCarthy would step up and he'd get tripped up, and he'd try to scramble. But I don't know. I just think it finally just said, you know what, fuck it, let it fly. And,
Kevin
we have
O'Connell
people-
was trying to protect
Yeah.
JJ from the worst case scenario, and then JJ McCarthy ramped the offensive line and said, worst case scenario, worst case scenario, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And he backed up and then just threw a touchdown to his childhood team. I mean, how can you not be romantic about football? And at that point, Kevin O'Connell was like, all right, well, fuck it. What's going to happen? You going to do it again? Just come on. Let's rip
Yeah.
it a little bit here. And I think it actually went better.
Yeah.
We got a question from Ryan here. When was the last RPO you saw the Vikings run?
Josh Dobbs?
I don't
gotta
even,
be
the thing is, I
Dobbs.
don't think he ever threw, so I don't even know if you could count those as RPOs.
Well, it's technically an
But-
RPO, yeah.
But the thing
Design
is,
is an RPO, though.
but we don't know that actually. Is it actually a
I know
throw,
that.
like a route in there? Is that an option? Not always. That when that term came out in the public lexicon, it became overused, and I feel like a lot of the times they're designed runs. There's no actual pass option, but.
Adam,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like you're wrapped around the axle a little bit on the definition of an RPO.
Well,
it was definitely Josh Dobbs
matters.
was the last time you guys had a mobile quarterback.
Well, that's not what the question was. The question was, when's the last time we ran an RPO?
Okay. Why don't you
not
explain to me the
mobile.
history of the RPO?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 11-11 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
So.
get into a deep dive.
Okay. So
I think that was 2 minutes.
yeah. All right. Well, when we get going, we're going live here. What we're gonna have for that segment is beginning of the show. We're all cue it saying start posting questions you have, and then Marlo or who's ever in the chair producing will kind of pick out 6 questions ideally, and then at the end of the show we will go through them and actually get them answered in 2 minutes, because that's the goal.
Yeah, this is all a feeling out
We're
process.
feeling it out,
It's
and
the first week of school.
It is what it is. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for listening to our episode of 10K TV, presented by 10,000 Takes. Go to their website at 10ktakesmn.com. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. If you just search 10K Takes, you can also find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads, and I think on Facebook too. If you just search State of SKOL or at State of SKOL 10K, where we post links to the episode each week, as well as clips from the episode, highlights from the games, memes, reactions, news for the Vikings, Packers, Bears, because that is what we primarily cover here, the NFC North. We will be doing live streams for pretty much every single Vikings game. We will be here for when it's a Vikings, Packers, Vikings, Bears game, because that's obviously we have vested interest, and that's fun, and the sombrero is on the line, and I'm going as long as I can here, because that means Dustin has to wear the sombrero for seconds longer.
My
It's
neck doesn't hurt.
it's wearing. You're getting used to it. So I've been your host, Adam Oz, joined always by my co-host Kevin Ohm, where he covers the Packers. Dustin Luco, producer, covers the Bears, and then obviously, if you can't tell by the jersey, cover the Vikings. Kevin, week 1's in the books. Final